Today, we're looking at handling addiction as a family. One of the things we seldom talk about is how families handle crises that has to do with mental health. And today, I'll be explaining and expanding on how, as a family, you can handle addiction. If you have a member of your family that is addicted to one thing or the other, what should you do? How should you approach it? Number one is acknowledge the reality. This is a problem that we need to solve. So acknowledge that, okay, this is the situation on ground, what we need to do, and we do it together as a family. Because when you do a thing together as a team, you can achieve much more goals and it works easier. And what would family do? Family makes it better. Now, addiction is not just a bad behavior, but a complex illness that affects the brain, the mind, the body, and even you as a family member, and relationships, even emotions. So it affects everyone. So nobody is left out. Now, the next one is to educate yourself on the realities that you're in. Learn about the type of addiction, learn about the triggers and the relapse pattern, learn about how to approach such situations, learn about what to do. Educate yourself, go online, Google, ask questions, have the right mind equipment on what to do and how to approach it. Importantly, learn about the difference between enabling and helping. What you do to enable and what you do to help. And of course, that brings me to communication and setting boundaries. So we communicate with love. I feel this way when this happens. Don't always go with you did this, you brought this on yourself, you went all the way, you don't hear what, you made this happen, you have bad friends. The person already feels judged. So do not add more to it. But let them know how it feels. Oh, this is how we feel about this. This is how it affects us. This is what we are thinking. You approach the communication from a point of love, and healthy communication is vital to healing and recovering for the addicted. Speak with calm and honesty. Don't manage the tone of your voice when you speak. Speak with love. Speak with empathy. Putting yourself in the person's shoes. Listen to that person without interrupting. It is major. Listening skill is a life skill that everybody should have. You listen, and in your listening, you understand their perspective, you put yourself in their shoes, and do not interrupt until they are done. You can do it. I know you can do it, to listen without interrupting it. Sometimes it's tough, but train your mind to listen and follow whatever thought pattern the addicted is trying to create. Mind you can't know the problem more than the owner of the problem. And the truth is, they are the one going through the problem. So you listen more to them to know how you help them. That way, you'd even get to know the triggers, the kind of friends they have, and you've able to figure out the solution when you listen more to them. Avoid shouting, name calling, or emotional blackmail, manipulation. Avoid it totally. Of course, I said something earlier about boundaries. Set healthy boundaries between you and that person. Protect the family from chaos. It's not about punishment or you're trying to, no. Set healthy boundaries. Let the addicted know that you have a problem with your family. Whenever they need to talk, you listen to them. In case trigger comes and they go through the cycle again, of course you won't be involved, but you can help them walk through it. Then seek professional help. That's the third point. You can't do this alone as a family without professional help. What professional help would do for you is take them through rehabilitation programs, therapy, healing in their immediate environment. Of course, use the skills they have as professionals to help the addicted totally recover. Now, therapists and counselors have been trained to walk people through recovery. So it's their job, they have the requisite skills, to help your family member heal. And it's very essential that you open up to them and so that they'll be able to help. And of course, family therapy is essential. It means that not just the addicted needs therapy, as a family too, you need help because you're going through a rough space with somebody you love, somebody that is blood that you care about. So you also need to get help and you need to learn how not to judge and how to handle that person as well. So you also need therapy. There's also support groups that can work for those kind of people. But the first support group that you can have is family. When they know that you have their back, you're rooting for them, and then they go to support groups where they find people like them struggling and they can heal effectively well. So they know that there is love at home. So when they get home, their home is structured in such a way that it aids their healing. And it's something that is very crucial that we need to work through. Healing grows faster when professional care and family works hand in hand. So it's so essential that the family should be a place where they can easily heal. Professional help, it will go a long way. Now, supporting without enabling, that is very crucial to this conversation. It means that you are encouraging recovery and not trying to rescue the person from consequence. Healing is a journey. It takes a long time. And of course, celebrate small progresses. As tiny as they are, please celebrate them. Even if they are able to stay up for 1 week, celebrate it. For 1 month, celebrate it. For 6 months, celebrate every progress milestone to them as they go through recovery. That way, it cheers them on. It encourages them to keep making progress towards recovery. Now, don't lie. Don't cover up for them. Encourage them to talk about their realities, and then they can get help. So if you know anyone that can be, oh, we have this issue, we have this son, we have this daughter, we have this mom that is addicted to a thing or the other and needs help. That way, you're setting them up for healing and for recovery. Don't give them things that will feed addiction, like money. They take them to parties or places that will feed it. And of course, encourage them to be responsible for their own. Let them know that they can do it. Be that voice that speaks behind them, that they can break through it. You can even think of it as tough love with compassion. But the beauty of this conversation is that family serves a pivotal role in recovering, in healing when it comes to therapy. And the essence of this conversation is to appeal to family, so you can help your people recover. And the greatest strength they can have is when, as a family unit, you give all the support that they need. And of course, care for yourself too. Because the addicted is not just the person going through tough times. Everybody in the family, one way or the other, you are also going through the process. So don't take yourself out. Seek counsel, join family support groups. I would like you to know that addiction drains the family emotionally, financially, and even in other types of resources. So it is essential that every member of the family to go through therapy. Addiction sometimes, when it comes to family, also neglects other members of the family, because the family focus on the addicted alone and leaves others out. And that's why we say that everybody needs help. Even those that feels left out, those that the person we're focusing on, you can see that it is a plethora of things and we cannot run away from it. Remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself really matters. You need to also take care of yourself, refresh and refill, and then you keep helping, so that you don't burn out and you don't get tired of helping. And if applicable, seek spiritual and faith-based support. Families of faith, pray together for strength and guidance. And remember that God also restores broken people and He loves that person. And I need you to know that we need each other in a family to survive. Make your family that space where every member of your home can get the support that they need. And you know that there is love at home. Remember, there is no health without mental health.